Hey everybody, this is John and welcome to the free video. So as we head into, well, congratulations first of all for making it through the first week of 2017, the first trading week. It was very solid. We actually came in to the new year with some great tax loss selling candidates, had a few hedges in place just in case the market tanked. It did not, and then had some good trades this week. We'll talk about a few of those. As we head into next week, we do have, guess what, new buy signals in the S&Ps, if you can believe it. At this point, it implies a move up to 230 bucks in the spiders, which is about a 30-point move in the S&P futures. So what were some of the things that we looked at this week? Netflix, this one's been a lot of fun. We had a nice little squeeze down in this area, got in, we got our first target hit, and now waiting to see if we can get our next target hit up in the 136 range. The other one I continue to like here is Tesla. Now this is one we've been in for a couple of days, and we're now out of 2/3 of our position when we slammed into here. I'm still looking for the last piece of this to get to the fire line, which is about 232.86. So it's still some decent movement from here. I love the fact that this thing has got very high short interest. Everybody hates the stock, and you're starting to see kind of, that panic run, panic buying from people who are short, and those are typically very fun trades because the movements tend to be powerful. And what was nice about this is, even this morning when the stock market was sloppy, the stock started off strong and its pullback was modest. So, definitely would take that kind of stuff all day long. And then from there, another stock that I like here quite a bit is Goldman Sachs. From a daily perspective, this one is, you've got a squeeze setting up. The momentum has not turned yet, which is a positive. And what I'm looking for is that we can run into the 250 level. Now, for this particular trade, we'd set it up as a call debit spread, also known as a bull call spread. And so with this, and this expires next week, we bought the 240 calls and sold the 250 calls against it. Now, why the 250 calls against it? Because that big fire line was right about $250. So I don't think it's going to be able to get through that level. And if it's not going to be able to get through that level, might as well sell these options and collect that premium. All right, so I like how that one has been setting up as well. An interesting lower dollar stock that I'm watching for next week is Tour. And I've been looking at some lower price stocks. I've just had from just clients that have asked, like, hey, I've got a smaller account. Do you mind looking at some lower price stocks too? And so I like that there's a squeeze here. I like that it's hard to borrow, meaning you got the potential for a short squeeze. Okay, and so that could pop up pretty good. And then I've got in the premium video tonight, I've got some other trades I want to look at, but at least in the free video here, just wanted to show you that one. All right. All right, so that is what I've got heading into this weekend, into next week. Keep in mind also, Monday, we've got MLK Day, so the markets are taking a breather. On Tuesday, January 10th, I'll be doing a free webinar at 7 o'clock Central. That's 8 p.m. East Coast time. You can go to simplertrading.com/shift, and it'll bring you to this page. What I'm going to be talking about is my trading plan for the next 90 days and some tools that I found very, very useful for not only timing moves, but for understanding the correlations that are underneath the price action that are truly driving the movements, which has been great. And so there's a lot of fun possibilities with this, and we'll spend some time diving into that. We're also going to talk a little bit about the global markets and just kind of a big generational shift of things that are happening right now. I mean, there's some trends that have been happening for 30 years that are in the process of reversing. If you know what they are, congratulations. It's going to be a fun year and a fun potential decade. And if you don't, it's going to be a very, very rough going. So it should be fun, and we'll also cover some shorter term setups and things like that too. All right, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday night.